What's up, everyone? This is Jeff and Ace with Silver Squad.
What's up, doggies?
Today we're going to review ipanforgold.com's 1 pound Placer Dreams gold Paydirt. This Paydirt is supposed to guarantee 1.2 grams of placer gold at a cost of $85. Shipping and handling was $10.52 for a total cost of $95.52. As usual, we do not solicit for bags, so this should give you a good idea of what to expect if purchasing this bag of Paydirt for yourself. Currently, the gold spot price per ounce is $1,734.38.
Okay, guys, so we're going to start off by classifying the gold Paydirt to find any pickers in a 10 mesh size. Everything else will be ran through the mini sluice box. You'll see it soon. Not once, but we're going to do it twice to ensure we get every little piece of gold possible.
We'll start doing many more Paydirt reviews, so if you feel that we should try a different one out, or a specific one that you like, please leave a comment and let us know. Also, this is huge. We're going to start giving away gold to those of you who comment in this video, so be sure to leave a comment. You never know.
Absolutely. So you could be the lucky winner of some MySilverSquad gold. You must be subscribed to be a winner of our giveaway. So if you're not, definitely subscribe and click that bell notification icon to receive future updates on our videos and live streams.
At the end of this video, we'll do a recap of what we found and weigh up the gold to find out the true return on investment.
All right, enough chit chat. Let's get right into this sucker.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this classified. I actually see a piece of gold right there. I don't know if you can see it in the video there, but that's pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this open and go ahead and start classifying it.
Here we go. Oh yeah. So this is a nice classifier. If you've never seen one, they're super useful.
Oh, that's some like wet sand.
Oh, I just seen a gold chunk just roll down. I saw a chunker. Come on, pickers.
All right, pour that in there.
I'm yelling right at this microphone. My bad, guys, if that's too loud. All right, so we're gonna start off by classifying this. If you don't know what classifying is, it's basically taking your large rocks and sand and shaking them down into finer sands.
Yeah, you're basically dividing up.
See how he shake and bakes it? Shake and bake, shake and bake. So obviously, the larger stuff's gonna stay on top, the finer stuff's gonna fall down, and then it makes it a lot easier to sift through. She's a little wet. For some reason, this the pan gold came a little wet, which is fine. Some people prefer their dirt a little wet, which is fine. And just part of the process. A little shake and bakes. And it's starting to go down just a little by little through each mesh. So there's a 20, 40, a 60 mesh grain. So all those big rocks will stay at the top, medium rocks will stay in the middle, all the fine stuff will stay at the bottom. She's taking her time getting down there. Every once in a while you got to give it a little quick stir, because sometimes those big rocks will clog the mesh. Yeah, I see a couple big rocks in there. And hopefully, once we get through this shake and bake procedure, there'll be a couple nuggies in there. So as you guys can see, those larger rocks are staying at the top now, and all that finer sands and rocks are getting pretty much graded into the next level of mesh. And then even finer mesh below, and those next ones should get chopped even further. So on any good days picker day, you'd want your big old nuggies to stay at the top, because that's where the money's at. The bigger the nug, the more the money, right? So we are just about,
well, basically there almost.
Good sift in the top. We'll give it a quick look over. Oh yeah, you guys can see it now. Got all that fine sifted sand and rocks through there. All the big ones stay at the top because it's a plus. What was that, 60?
The top one is a 10 mesh.
Oh, I'm going backwards. Top 10 mesh. So any rocks that are higher than 10 mesh will stay at the top, and they get finer and finer as they go down.
The rest of it, we're just going to combine it back up again. So technically, I guess all we really had to do was a 10 mesh. Everything else is going to get ran through the sluice box. So
we're going to sluice that son of a gun.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour this into a pan and look for some pickers. All right, guys, so we just went ahead and put all that 10 mesh into a pan, and we were searching through it. We found this big boy right there.
Oh my goodness, that's a nuggie.
That's a huge one. So we got that one there. We have this one right here that we're gonna go ahead and pull out, and then we're gonna go ahead and check the rest of this. So we will bring you right back in just a little bit. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead. This is about half of the 10 mesh here. We actually found 2 more pickers already. Put them all in the vial here.
Yes sir. Look at those suckers.
Oh, they're oh yeah, there's some big ones in there.
So there was 2 pickers at first, and then after just dividing the 10 mesh up, 2 more pickers just showed their face.
We're gonna go ahead and pan this real quick. The rest of it's gonna get combined, and then we're just going to run it through our sluice box, and we'll show you that here in a minute. But we're just going to go ahead and pan this.
So this is plus 10 mesh. Let's see if there's any more giant pickers in here. You know, you got to wash that mud off of them sometimes. Can't let those go. And of course they're super heavy, so the panning is a little more difficult to do, but it's well worth it, because if you find one of those big pickers again, they're easy to spot. He's rolling it back, and
right there.
And Sir Jeff is like, oh,
can you see it?
Oh yeah, I see it right there. We gonna pick that one out right now?
Yeah. Oh, there's another one right next to it.
There's another one next to it? Oh yeah.
So there's one.
There's one picker.
And
there's another brother next to it.
Right there.
Oh yeah. So far this bag's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can find some more in here. So this is only half of the 10 plus mesh size so far, and you can see he's kind of rolling it back. All that heavy gold's gonna sit at the top, or should.
That's what you hope.
You should. And all that lighter stuff kind of floats down. He's got this technique down to a pat.
I'm sure there's a lot better. Oh, there's another piece.
You got another piece?
Oh yeah.
Where at?
Right there.
Oh, I see it. Nah, I see her.
She's a big one.
Look at that. Look at that little chunker.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
That's it for the 10 plus?
For this half. Right.
All right. Well, we'll look through her one more time. And it's important to go through those big ones, because sometimes the mud just covers it just right. It looks like a normal little rock, and then once you put in a little bit of water, shake and bake, and all of a sudden you got gold on your hands. That little tip right there, the little tappy tap, walks that gold right up.
And that, I think, is it for this half. So we're gonna get situated with the second half of the 10 mesh and bring you right back in. All right, guys, so this is the second half of the 10 mesh. And we're gonna go ahead and
shake and bake.
Shake and bake and see if we got something in here.
Come on, nuggies.
It is officially dark out, so there's some big boys in here as far as rocks go.
Yeah, there is.
Pick up some of these and just, oh, that's big quartz right there.
Like Fat Joe used to say, lean back, lean back. And then I think he wanted to say, oh, show that gold crack. I wonder if we pulled all those big dogs out of that first 10 mesher or not. Come on. Pull a couple down. Pull a couple. She's looking pretty clean so far.
Yeah, I really do not see anything else. Do this one last time here. No, that's pretty much gonna be it. I don't see anything else in there. So we're gonna pick out some of these quartz pieces and start getting the sluice ready. So we will bring you right back in. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is our little quick homemade setup here with a small little mini sluice box. You can get one of these. Basically all it is a gutter with padding in there for catching gold, and then of course you have your mesh down here just in case you got any big ones that start rolling down. Other than that, we have at the very end a little catch bin for the dirt, so we can go ahead and run it a second time. And we do already have inside the water jet dry, and that's to break the surface tension of the water so your gold doesn't float away.
Jet dry.
Yeah, the finish jet dry. So you just need a few drops, and that's all it takes. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, which is our pay dirt, and start running it through.
So this is the finer stuff other than the 10. So you guys saw the 10 mesh.
Oh, look at that already.
Oh, you already pulling flakes down? Oh yeah, look at them. They're getting caught right in there. Usually your gold's gonna stick right away. So as you guys can see, he already poured in a scoop a tablespoon, there's a couple flakes already sticking. And you wash it down, and those ribs on the inside of this Silver Squad sluice box is gonna grab onto that gold and hold it.
That's the plan. Try not to overload it. Nice and slow. This is not a big sluice box by any means. So we got a snuffer bottle ready to go here in a little bit. Once we run this through. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of little flakes in there. Some of those are actually pickers, which is fantastic.
Your heavy gold should stick.
The bag we're doing today is ipanforgold.com. We got this off of Amazon?
No, from ipanforgold.com.
Okay, there you go. So ipanforgold.com, you can find this bag and find some gold. As you guys can see, what we're trying to do right here. So this little sluice is hooked up to a water pump. So basically, we are recycling the water that's in this pan, and it shoots around. There's an adjustable knob over here, and you can increase or decrease your water flow rate. You don't want to go too fast, you don't want to go too slow, and you want to get your sluice at a nice angle.
Yeah, I think for this specific sluice, it mentioned like from the back to the front, like a 2 to 3 inch drop or something like that. And a lot of people say that that really doesn't matter too much. More so the water flow obviously matters depending on what kind of gold you're trying to catch. If it's like super fines and that kind of stuff, right? So
a bunch of gold getting caught up in here if you guys can't see from here. Lots of nice looking gold. So another thing to mention is, as you guys can see, this bucket right here submerged in the water is to catch all this pay dirt that's coming in without letting it cycle through the whole pan. That way you can consolidate it to one area, because we're gonna run through this again and make sure we did not miss any of this gold flakes, chunks, or whatever. Look at those nice little scoops. So we're right down to the last little bit of this jar. We're just gonna just go ahead and flake it in there, and hopefully we can catch some little bits of gold on the way out. Dinner time.
and that's it. All right, guys. So as you can see, obviously the yellow there is your gold. We got a decent amount. It is placer gold, so it's going to be nice and thin. Looks bigger than it really is. There's one piece right there. That trap right there. Yep. And then down here, you can see what looks to be one piece there, possibly. And then you can see that bright orange right there. We're gonna go ahead and stop the water, snuffer up this gold that we see, go from there. So we'll bring you right back in.
All right, guys, so we just panned out that bucket. What we're doing now is making sure we didn't miss nothing. So pretty much wash it straight into a I forgot what they call those, a sluice pan. Sorry.
Gold pan, yeah.
Pretty much Jeff is just washing down all the concentrate that got stuck. We pulled out as much gold as we could by eye, but you always want to keep the concentrate because there's always a little leftover down here in the bottom. Pretty much just pulling it up, wash it down,
And we're gonna pan it.
There might be a couple nice flakes left in here. So what Jeff's doing is giving the old taparooski that drops that heavy gold material down to the bottom, and it sits a lot flatter. So when you roll it back like he's doing right now, like our champ, all that stuff will stay at the top. So what we're hoping here is, so we already sluiced it out once. If you have a really good sluice box, all your gold's gonna stick in the sluice, but nobody ever wants to trust a sluice box, so that's why we're going back through the concentrates again one last time. Make sure it all got sucked out of there. Gold's worth a lot. You see all that fine black sand?
We got one little piece, maybe two
little flakers.
little super small flakes.
Oh, like flour?
See them?
Flour gold?
I don't even know if you can see them. There's two right there.
I see it from here. Yep.
That's it. So we got everything else.
All right. Well, we're gonna snuff those guys up. You can see that's just a little snuffer bottle. Just basically just snorts up all the good stuff.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this back into here, where all the rest of the dirt's at, and then we're gonna run it through the sluice one more time to verify we got all the gold out. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and run this by a second time, see if we missed anything. I don't think we did, but
This little sluice box is like actually really amazing. It catches a lot of gold. So we ended up taking out the larger mesh down here at the bottom, as you can see, because we already pulled a lot of that big chunks out and we didn't catch a whole lot. There was a couple gold pieces in there. We pulled them out, and that's why it's super important to go back through your tail ends again to make sure you did not lose anything. Doesn't that look delicious? So it's always nice to have one of these nice little squirter bottles that helps clean out the pans and get off that little last residue out of the bottom, which I prepared just now. I squirted myself with it just a second ago on accident. Got my toes wet. Are we finding anything?
I don't think so.
It looks like we're getting down to the last tail end. So we already went through this once. This is the second round. We're seeing if we found anything that we might have missed. See, that squirt bottle works like a dream. Come on, nuggets. All right. And some closer inspection. We'll see if we found anything that got caught up in the traps.
I don't see anything.
It doesn't look like it. I think the first run through, I think you got them all. All right, so this is the tail end of it. As you can see, there's a bunch of little flakers in there, and that's why you always do your tails. We're struggling. Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, these I can hardly even move.
All right. Well, we'll tally this up and get you guys back in. All right, doggies. So this is the haul. Look at that picker right there. That thing is awesome. You got a couple of good sized pickers in there. We're gonna go ahead and get this weighed up and let you know what we came up with. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the scale, let it zero out. Yep, so we are torn. This is in grams. So hopefully I don't make this go everywhere here. This is always the part you're scared of the most. Spilling it all over the table. Yeah, there's one little piece there. Precision. Boom. 1.624 grams. That's actually really, really cool. That's quite a bit of gold. Very, very happy with that. So 1.624 grams. This is going to be 24 karat purity. You can actually sell plaster gold for 24 karat value. So that's what we're going to go with. And we got 1.623 grams. So currently that is $90.50. That actually is not bad at all. So our total cost on this bag was $95.52. The bag itself cost $85. So, I mean, wow. We actually got more gold back than the bag itself costs. I'd have to say, where's the bag at? The bag is right here. All right, reminder, ipanforgold.com. I am very impressed. Very impressed. Definitely recommend buying it. I mean, you can't beat that at all, right? An $85 bag and you're getting $90.50 in gold back. So pretty darn happy with that. I can't complain whatsoever. Until next time, guys, all coins matter. All coins matter, and it looks like gold's gonna matter now. And gold's mattering too. Appreciate you. Later, fellas. Woo!